Good morning students, I Rashmi ma'am is again back with your online classes, or you can say your online session. Subject is biology for class 7. Today we are going to read from the help of the book also, because I am having the book right now. So we have completed up to animal tissue. Previously I had sent you the notes which was about the epithelial tissue. In your book it has been given epithelial tissue is the simplest tissue. It is the protective tissue of the animal body as epidermis of plant. The tissue covers most organs and cavities within the body. It also forms a barrier to keep different body systems separate. I have also told you that epithelial means what? The epidermis. The epidermis, or you can say, I have said you, epidermis is the upper layer of the any structure. Like our skin is the upper layer of our body, same epithelial tissue. So it has been made up of the epithelial tissue only, skins. In the another word you can say it is a simplest tissue. It protects, it is also a protective tissue which protects the our inner organs and also the cavities, means the gap between the organs is in our body. It also forms barrier. Barrier means what? When two organs are touching each other, it is a barrier. Barrier is what? It is a barrier, not it is, you can say barrier means a layer, a supportive layer, that the two organs didn't get attached or contrast, or there should be not any problem or any type of restriction between the two organs. So the organs, most organs are also being protected with our epithelial tissues. It forms a barrier to keep different body systems separate, means it separate the every body system like kidney, lungs, digestive system, our reproductive system. All the systems have been separated by the help of the barrier which is being provided by the epithelial tissues. The skin and lining of buccal cavity, blood vessels, alveoli and kidney tubules are made of epithelial tissue. Now see, the skin, I have said you right, the lining of the buccal cavity, the gaps, the blood vessels, the kidney tubules are all these being made up of our epithelial tissues. Now epithelial cells lie on a delicate non-cellular basement membrane which contain a special form of matrix protein called collagen. This our epithelial tissue is being made up of a very good kind of a protein which is called the matrix protein, and the name of this matrix protein is collagen. What is collagen? Now epithelial cell lies on a delicate non-cellular basement membrane, means the membrane on which the epithelial cells lie, or you can say the epithelial tissues, are non-cellular. That's why they are being of a special form of matrix protein that is called collagen. Now depending on their shapes, their functions, their structure, their occurrence and their nature, the epithelial tissue is classified into 5 types. The epithelial tissue are classified into 5 types. First is your squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium, glandular epithelium, and the last is ciliated epithelium. Now in this table you can see also animal tissue is being divided into 3 parts. Four parts: epithelial, muscular, connective, and the last one is your nervous. Animal tissue is being differentiated into 3 parts. 4 parts, that is epithelial, muscular, connective and nervous. Now epithelial is divided into 5 parts: squamous, cuboidal, columnar and glandular, and the last is your ciliated. Likewise, muscular is also differentiated into three: striated, smooth, cardiac. Now the connective is divided into again four parts: areolar, adipose, skeletal and fluid. Again this areolar is differentiated into two parts: tendon and ligament. Skeletal is divided into two parts: cartilage and our bones, and fluid is divided into two parts: blood and lymph. So epithelial tissues are thin tissues, they are very thin, that cover our all the exposed surfaces of the body, which has been exposed, that is covered by the epithelial tissues. They form the external skin, the inner lining of mouth, digestive tract, secretory glands, the lining of hollow parts of every organ such as the heart, lungs, eyes, ears, urogenital tract, as well as the ventricular system of the brain and central canals of the spinal cord. All these are being covered by, or you can say exposed by, the epithelial tissues. The cells making up epithelia are often closely bound to one another through a specialized structure called tight junctions. So all these epithelial tissues are being closely binded to one another through a specialized structure, that is called tight junction. Means we can say na, can you in tie, when you make a knot, that knot is your same as over here, that knot is working over here like a tight junction. They are also free from blood vessels and nerves and are supported by a connective tissue called the basement membrane. Epithelial cells lie on a delicate non-cellular basement membrane. So they are being a support by the basement membrane. They have polarity with a distinct basal domain facing the basement membrane and the other apical surface. So this was the epithelial tissue. Now we are going to read about the types of epithelial tissues. First is our squamous epithelium. What is a squamous epithelium? Now in this we are going to read about the nature. Nature, squamous epithelium is made up of thin, flat, irregular shaped cells which fit together like floor tiles to form a compact tissue. In picture also you can see the nature of this epithelial tissue is very thin, flat, their shapes are irregular, which fit together like a tiles, the floor tiles which has been in your house. Likewise, they are compact tissue, thin, flat, irregular shaped. Now comes the occurrence. It forms the delicate lining of cavities. Now our squamous epithelium found at the mouth cavities, our esophagus, nose, pericardium, alveoli, and of blood vessel covering of the tongue and the skin. So a squamous epithelium occurred at the lining of cavities of mouth, esophagus, nose, pericardium, alveoli, your blood vessels, and our tongue and skin also. Now what will be the function of the squamous epithelium? It protects the underlining part of the body from mechanical injury, entry of germs, chemicals and drying. Now the function of this is to be protect our underlining, means inside with the mechanical injury, means there should not be injury because of the accident which happens inside our body, or the germs which get entry, the chemicals or the drying. So squamous epithelial tissues are very thin, flat cells and are very closely packed like a compact tissue. These found at the mouth, esophagus, alveoli and blood vessels. These tissue give protection against the mechanical injury and also block the entry of germs, chemicals and drying. If squamous epithelium is arranged in many layers. It is compound aqueous tissue called the stratified squamous epithelium. If they are arranged in many layers, means one layer, two layer, three layer, then they form a compound squamous tissue, which is known as stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified squamous epithelium. We find these kinds of tissues in the skin and also the lining of oesophagus. Epithelium is found at the tissues in the skin and also the lining of the oesophagus. Now we are moving towards our cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium. Now the nature of the cuboidal is it consists of cube-like cells. You can see in the picture also. Cube-like cells which are square in section but the free surface appear hexagonal. They are cube-like structure like a dice. It consists of a cube-like structure which are square in section but the free surface appear hexagonal. These cells are cuboidal in shape. Now the occurrence where they are found. The cuboidal epithelium is found in kidneys, tubules, thyroid vessels and in glands like salivary gland, sweat glands and exocrine pancreas. It forms germinal epithelium of gonads, testes and ovaries. Now what will be the function? It helps in absorption, excretion and secretion. It also provides mechanical support. Now where cuboidal epithelium are found? They are found in kidney tubules and in the glands like salivary gland, sweat gland, exocrine, pancreas. The main function of cuboidal is the absorption, excretion and secretion and provides mechanical support. So in the picture you can see this is a cuboidal epithelium which is showing cuboidal shape, cube-like structure which are square in section. Now to this we are going to continue. Our next is your. These are the main function is includes absorption, secretion and what is that? Excretion, secretion. Now the cuboidal epithelium is arranged in many layers. It is as formed as stratified called cuboidal epithelium. It is found on the inner side of the pancreatic ducts and salivary glands. It only gives us mechanical support and helps in protection. What it does? It helps in protection.